Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. So in this video, we are going to look at the concept of metabolism. What is metabolism? Metabolism is a sum total of all chemical reactions that are taking place in our body. So there are a series of reactions that are taking place in the body of each and every living organism. Like in humans, we can't do anything without the reactions that are taking place in our body. In fact, if we are thinking about the disease, it's actually as a result of problem with one or two of the reactions that are taking place in our body. So the sum total of all chemical reactions in the body of living organism, is what we call metabolism. So the sum total of all chemical reactions that are taking place in the body of a living organism is what we call metabolism. And we have different types of metabolism. Let's look at it. Types of metabolism. We have different types of metabolism. Number one, we have what we call catabolism. Catabolism. So what happens in catabolism? Catabolism is actually a process that involves the breaking down of large molecules of compound into smaller ones with the generation of energy. So when you have a complex molecule like this, and these complex molecules break down to produce smaller ones, you have a complex molecules which break down to produce a smaller one, and in the process of this breaking down of complex molecules into smaller ones, energy is generated in the form of ATP. So that is what you call catabolism. So when a large molecules break down into smaller ones with the release of energy is what you call catabolism. And we have examples of this catabolism. Examples of catabolism, we have like glycolysis. You see, from the word lysis, breaking down, we have lipo we have lipolysis, that is breaking down of lipid, glycolysis, breaking down of glucose. So all these are examples of catabolic processes that are taking place in the body of a living organism. And then in addition, apart from catabolism, we have what you call amphibolism. So the next type is anabolism. Anabolism. So actually, in the case of anabolism, what happened is that it is the smaller molecules that join together to produce a larger one. So this is what you call anabolism. And in the process of this anabolism, when these smaller molecules are joined together to produce a larger one, in the process, energy is needed. So therefore, energy is added. So that is why actually in the case of anabolism is considered as an energy consuming process. It consumes energy. And in the case of catabolism is the energy generating process. So catabolism generates energy while breaking down a larger molecules into smaller one, while anabolism in the process joint smaller molecules and energy is needed to activate these smaller molecules. So the process is called anabolism. And we have the third type, or before that, we have examples of this anabolism. We have like gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis. So gluconeogenesis is an example of anabolism. And apart from gluconeogenesis, we also have glycogenesis. We have glycogenesis. You see all of them, this nesis means synthesis. We even also have lipogenesis, that the synthesis of lipids. So then the third types of catabolism, we have what we call the third types, we have what we call amphibolism. Amphibolism. So in the case of amphibolism, it's actually a type of pathway in which both catabolism and anabolism are taking place at the same time. So when we have catabolism and anabolism taking place at the same time, that is what we describe as amphibolism. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in the next video.